Georgia and LSU set to do battle. The officials are at midfield. The kicking teams, receiving and kickoff teams are ready to go, gathering on the sidelines. And here to tell you about today's contest, once again, the legendary voice of the Georgia Bulldogs, Larry Munson.
All right, this is pretty big. If you win it, next week's even bigger. LSU will kick off. Steady roar on the stands. Jackson's kick. High. He downed it. Browning caught a ball 6-7 yards deep. Green underneath. Bring the receiver wide, in motion. Turn around and give it to the tail, who starts in and got stopped dead at right guard and driven back. And Green is going to give it to the tail again. And again, Ware is going to be stopped around the 22. We wanted to run on these guys to open it up for Green. Green going back. They're going to come on him. He's going to lead a fly pattern to Reggie Brown, jumping incomplete on the 45. Marcus Randall underneath on 1st and 15. He's sprinting out to the right with a blocker. Throws in the flat to Skylar Green, complete. And the first guy got him on a 38. Randall, the quarterback, 3 receivers left. Now they bring one in motion again and put him over on the right. And they give it to Broussard. And as he went into right tackle, 3 or 4 red jerseys grabbed the guy and took him down. Odell Thurman was the first hitter on that play. Back in a shotgun is Randall, the quarterback. Randall takes it. He's dropping back. And we're coming after him behind the line. We try to chase him. We're going to get him and sack him back inside the 30. 3 guys got him and sacked him. Ray Gant may have been the first guy. Will Thompson was the second guy. And the Dogs have sacked LSU and put them back inside of their 29, where there now becomes 4th and very long. Snap is real high, but we did not have a rush on. Bad kick off the right side of his shoe. It hit our 43. Now it's rolling and goes out of bounds around the 35 or 34. Not a real good kick. Green back. Somebody's coming on him. He floats out to the left. He's going to turn the corner. 34, 35, 40. Out of bounds right around the 40. David Green running. Shotgun. 3 receivers. Going to try and spring Ware outside. Got him out for 5. Got him out for 8 or 9 or almost 10. Up to about the 50. Danny Ware started on the 40, and the first 5 yards were quick. Green is coming back to pass. They're coming on him. Little shovel pass to Ware for 5, 6, 7 yards. Maybe, about 6 or 7 to the 45 in LSU territory. Handoff. Give it to Ware. Give him a haul. He's got 4, 5, 6 yards all the way to the 35. Danny Ware running hard and got actually 10 from the spot where he started. First down. Dogs trying to move. Going to quick hand it off. Let him go again. 5 yards. 7, 8 yards. There goes Danny Ware.
He's getting some terrific blocking, too. The offensive line is driving the LSU defensive front into the ground, and Ware's got nice holes to run through, and he hits them hard.
Green back there. Going to take it. Going to throw. Going to lead a receiver. Touchdown in the corner. Touchdown. Reggie Brown down in the right corner.
Well, the Georgia coaches next door are proud of that one. They were standing up as soon as David let that one fly. What a beautiful pass. Perfect timing. Reggie Brown down the sideline to beat his man right over the shoulder and right into his hands. A perfect throw from David Green.
And Andy Bailey will be trying, helped by Jordan and Jackson. The extra point. The kick is up. The kick is good. Georgia 7, LSU nothing. Timeout on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. Randall underneath. Going to fake. And Pollock got him way back on the 15-yard line. Pollock dove from behind him and got his shoe. He faked and went back deep. May have had a screen set on the side, I'm not sure, but Pollock, you could see, was going to gain enough and got him from behind.
27th career sack for David Pollock, 2 away from tying the all-time record at Georgia.
3rd and long, LSU give it to Adai, who bounced outside, got one blocker, but the blocker reached around and got him on the 21-yard line. Mario Mender partially blocked out the play, slid off and got him. He had picked up about 5 yards on the play, not quite 6. It's going to be 4th down, 14, a little better LSU on their own 21. They'll have to punt. Shockley going to take it. Look. Trying to dart and run inside. Trying to come outside. He got outside. He got 6-7 yards. They ran him out around the 27. And Shockley is going to hand the ball and get Daniel Ware outside. Got him over the 30 to maybe the 32 and a half. Second down, a short 7. Shockley back to throw. Looks. Got all day. And we got Reggie Brown down the middle. And it is complete down around their 21. Shockley threw a beautiful strike right on the money, 50-yarder. Reggie Brown went up in the air, a defender just 6 inches out of position maybe. Shockley hit Reggie Brown deep down the middle, and we knock on the door again. And we will hand it to Danny Ware. He ran right over one guy, got it inside the 15 to about the 12. Danny Ware running with power and getting blocking on the left side. 97 seconds to go here in the quarter. Set it down, and the kick is up there, and the kick is looking good. It is. And a big field goal with 90 seconds left in the quarter. A quick timeout here, SEC timeout on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. Randall throws Skylar Screen inside for 10 yards, first down, maybe 12 yards. And they give it to Vincent, goes at left tackle. Odell Thurman hit him as he came through the hole up around the 37. Second down, a short 5. Randall underneath, 3 wideouts and 1 back. LSU's ball up on their own 39. Going to hand it off to Vincent. Fumble! And there's a red jersey on it on the 35. We've got the ball. Quentin Moses, I think. Big Quentin Moses came up with the ball. A fumble between Randall and Vincent. And the Dogs have the ball on the LSU 35. It's a lot of noise in this stadium, by the way. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Moses fell on the ball, kind of out in open space. Thomas Davis hit him. Davis had hit him, and Moses wound up by himself, circling with that ball. Dogs up to the line of the 35. Green back in a quarterback. Green going to hand it off to Brown. Brown in trouble behind the line. He's reversing his field way back up here around the 45. Got away from the man of the 40 to 35 and got it all the way down to the 30 and gained 5 yards. He ran 175 yards in a big circle and got it all the way down. They'll mark it just shy of the 30, I think. That'll be the end of the quarter. Dogs lead 10-0. Young Brown is going to have some rest, I would think. It's the end of the quarter. We got that 10-point lead. Pause for a timeout here on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. And Green, as they blitz him, fires, and it's complete over by the sideline to Reggie Brown. Though David Green took quite a lick, we got a first down on the 21. Snap. Green going to give it to Ware with blocking. Ware's going to get 10. He's going to get about 13 or 14. He's over the 10-yard line or around the 7 or 8. Jesse Daniels, a strong safety, had to get him. Shotgun. Green. Give it to Ware. Ware's got a blocker. He's got a hole. He got down over the 4. He got to about the 2. Nick Jones threw a pretty good block on the line of scrimmage. There was a nice hole on the left side. Landry, the free safety, got him. Danny Ware got some foot speed. Green takes it and is going to throw down in the corner, and it's going to be a touchdown to Gibson. Fred Gibson turned around and got up in the air and caught that ball. Green threw a perfect strike, though there was a defender climbing up in there with Gibson, and the Dogs have gone out in front 16-0. Gibson went toward the right corner, turned around, they had him covered, but the ball was right there, and Bailey will try an extra point. Crowd is starting to become a little delirious. Second quarter. Try the extra point. The kick is up there, and the kick is good. And the Dogs lead 17-0. Timeout. Pause for these words on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. Bailey kicking off. Long, high, deep ball. Really got his foot in it. About 8 or 9 yards deep. And LSU will down it there. Randall going back to pass. We're coming on him as he fires. Incomplete over on the 30. Slot left. The I-backs move, and the tailback goes off in motion this time. And he hands off, and there is a hole, and Hester comes in. There's a flag down, and there's a fumble and a pile-up out there on the 40-yard line. And I think we've got the ball out on the 40-yard line. Odell Thurman on the ball on the 40. Thomas Davis was the one who hit him. Jacob Hester, the fullback. First time they've given it to their fullback, came blowing up right through the middle and really had a chance for a very big play, and the Dogs really put some wood on him.
He was just running right up the gut. He had a nice game. He ducked his head. He got hit low by Thomas Davis and just coughed up the football.
And Green is going to give it to young Brown. He's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He got it down to about the 31. Thomas Brown just shot through a hole, and now it's going to be third down and a yard. So we give it to the number 2 fullback who strains, and I think he got us a first down on the 29. Let's see.
It's fourth down. They're not even going to measure.
No, they aren't. He put it outside of the 30 a few inches. Dogs thought they had a first down. I know the people in the stadium did. So here we are, fourth down, and an inch or two to go. The ball is back still on the wrong side of the 30, so we're in a power set again. And LSU's got everybody up there. And we try to give it to Brown, and Brown fought his way, and then he fell forward, and I think when he fell forward, I think he got 2 or 3 feet. They had grabbed his shirt. They had him stopped on the line, and Brown fell forward and got a yard.
That's why they tell you to keep your feet moving when you're just learning this game. Keep driving your feet. That's what Thomas Brown did off the right side of the line. He was initially jammed up, but he kept moving his feet and got the first down.
So by the skin of our teeth, we got a first down on the LSU 29. 3 wideouts. Green standing there in a shotgun. Green takes it, steps back, looks, and he's going to go for Reggie Brown in the corner, and it's a touchdown! It's a touchdown by about 6 inches. He was running right down the sideline. I don't see how he kept the ball in fair territory. Reggie Brown, and he was being covered. Reggie Brown caught a perfect David Green strike. An incredible thing to see that one. I didn't know that ball was going to be anywhere in there.
I didn't even think he was going to be in bounds, much less catch it, but he did both, apparently.
23-0, and Bailey will try the extra point. They set it down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good, and the Dogs are leading 24-0. Timeout. Pause for these words on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. 9:40 to go and a half. We've had a couple of miraculous catches here today. Go-to hits it a mile, long and deep and sailing and through the end zone. And we're still in the second quarter, early in the second quarter. Russell going to give it to the tail. There was a hole, but he went back to his right. He got about 3. Broussard had a big hole at left tackle, but he decided to go straight into the guard. He's big, and he will do, I believe, like Lou Saban said, he moves the pile a little. Thurman hit him. Darius Swain hit him. LSU's going to be second down up on the 23. Russell, the quarterback, second down, 7. Got a slot man in motion. He's faking. And we're going to get the quarterback behind and sack him way back around the 12. Odell Thurman was the one who came in right up the middle. He had people on the corners coming in to help him. And they sacked that quarterback, Jamarcus Russell, a redshirt freshman. He hit the ground somewhere in the vicinity of the 13. 8:33, the clock moving. Dogs are leading 24-0. LSU breaks the huddle, splits 2 men very wide. The 2 tailbacks, Vincent and Adai, both in there. Russell's back in a shotgun. He takes it. He steps back. We're coming on him. He stops. He throws it up for grabs. Incomplete. We had a chance to intercept. There was a tip. Pollock tipped it with his fingers. Swain had hard pressure on him. Ball was just barely deflected. We had a chance for an interception around 7-8 yards out in front of the line of scrimmage. Pollock just told the crowd to get noisier. And Chris Jackson will be the punter for LSU. It's 4th down. That ball came up worse than a wounded duck. 8:06 to go and a half, which is a lot of time. Chris Jackson, the punter for LSU. And the kick, good high spiral. We will fair catch that ball on our 47. Tim Jennings caught a high spiral looking up into that blue sky. 8 minutes to go in the half. Timeout. Pause for these words on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. Green under the center. Green going to take it and gives it to the tail. And Tony Milton, who was the tail, spins and spins and got himself 2 yards or 2.5 or something because he kept twisting his body. And got the ball up in the vicinity of the 50. So he got 3.
That's Tony's first carry. Of course, he's been trying to come back from surgery on his leg. I was told not too long ago they had to break his leg like in 6 places to repair it in surgery.
It's 4th and 7 on the 50. LSU's got it pretty well stacked up there toward the kicking team, and they're trying to come. Long high kick by Ely Kelso. Long punt. And a hit on the 2 and went through the end zone. 3 wideouts. Shotgun with Russell. He hands to the tail, who cuts back in the middle, and the red shirts hit him on the 22.5. Verdun Wheeler and Gerald Anderson primarily hit Joseph Adai. And the ball will be marked on the 22.5. Russell takes it. One man misses him. Russell running over to the right, stops, throws a long Hail Mary. Everybody jumps, and partially, I believe, deflected by Trey Battle primarily. Intended for Skylar Green, a 50-yarder. David Green takes it, gives it to that freshman running back, and he's got a quick 9 or 10 before it went down. He was skidding on one knee as he came across the 45. Got a good snap, and the kick is high. Skylar Green takes it on his 14. He's going for the far side. He got a couple of blocks. Flag down. He's coming up over the 40. The 45 will hit him, and he's shy of the 50. Crowd starting to make noise. 24-0 Georgia. Russell, the quarterback. Toss sweep back out to Broussard, out around the right corner, and he's pushed out of bounds by Greg Blue primarily. LSU, Russell still the quarterback. Got a slot. He's got a man in motion. Got one running back, shoots him through a hole at the tackle. He'll have a first down. He got it over the 30. He's going to fall on the 33. LSU would like to get on the scoreboard before the half. We are almost, not quite, in the 5-man line. Toss sweep. They run Broussard out to the right side, and he came all the way up over the 45. He might have a first down. LSU suddenly running that ball.
Georgia's interior guys, we had Swain and Gant in there. They were just getting whipped by the guards in the center, so they put Anderson and Golston back in the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Russell underneath, got a man in motion. We fake a blitz, and they handle the tailback going straight ahead, and we stop it. Moses, I think, defensive end grabbed him. That was Jacob Hester, the fullback. Thomas Davis came flying up through that gap in there, which he's been doing today. 2:19 to go in a half. LSU is trailing 24-0. LSU slots 2 guys out to the left. They're in an eye. Russell looks at her line. Toss sweep, Adai out to the right, and Adai broke it to the 45, to the 40, the 35, and twisting around down inside of the 20. We must have hit him 4 or 5 times, and Adai kept pulling his legs away. Made a fine run all the way to our 19-yard line. Greg Blue had to get him to save a touchdown. Suddenly LSU is coming to life here with 1:54 to go and a half. LSU knocks on the door with the clock running. LSU, 2 wideouts. They switch their positions. And Russell hands off to the running back. And Thomas Davis and Odell were both up in there hitting Broussard as he got to the line and only got about a yard or yard and a half. Clock is at 1:29, and I think they may have stopped the clock for a time here. LSU has called time. They will be second down and 9 with 89 seconds to go in this first half. We are leading 24-0, but LSU, you guys, is now down on our 18-yard line. All right, LSU now going to come up to the line. Second and 9. They are on the Dogs' 18-yard line. Twice they've almost broken a long touchdown run on this drive. Adai is a running back. They got 2 tight ends in. They haven't been doing that. Russell fakes it. He's back to throw. He's going to lob it in the end zone for a touchdown. They faked us out of our shoes. He hit Dwayne Bowe, the flanker. An 18-yarder, and we are 24-6. Don't let anybody now relax at all. Surely, however, the important people know that. The kick is up in the air, and the kick is good, and it's 24-7. And didn't life seem so great when you were ahead 24-0 over a team of this caliber? LSU kicks off. Kick is a boomer coming around the goal line. Let's see. Now it's on the 4-yard line where Tyson Browning has it. One man missed him. The second or third man got him on about the 17. Browning trying to come straight ahead, and we were trying to give him a lane and couldn't do it. Green talks. Now they're trying to blitz off the right, and we hand it to the running back, and they just eat him up and drive him 3 yards behind the line. Danny Ware could not move. They had people coming like they wanted to blitz. They just grabbed that tailback. Danny Ware came out to the left, and they swarmed all over him. They are looking a little bit different on defense all of a sudden. The first few times today that we were giving it to Ware or Brown, the new young runners, they were really getting some blocking and getting yards. Lauren, what do you got?
Well, Larry, the defense is tired. Late in this quarter, there's been a lot of 3 and out. You all have got the stat sheet, but Georgia has got to move the ball on offense to keep the pressure on LSU. So that 3 and out gives the defense a lot of reps out there that they don't need to win this ball game. They had the momentum. They got to keep it.
Third down. Green going to take it. Going to give it to Danny Ware, who can't get to the corner because somebody with speed hit him behind the line. Melvin Oliver, the right end, hit him behind the line. It's 24-7, and we don't want the other guy to play with the ball. Fourth down. And Kelso kicks. High spiral one off the side of his foot, however, and went way over to the left toward the stadium over on the other side. Not the world's greatest kick. We shanked the ball up around the 36, and LSU with 11 seconds and a half can take a shot at this thing.
Yikes. That may have been in an effort to keep it away from Skylar Green, but went off the side of his foot and out of bounds at the 37.
18-yard punt, Scott, and LSU can take a shot at that goal line. LSU, who is in a semi-huddle, breaks quickly and spreads out, and we are not on the line of defense yet. LSU's in a shotgun. Russell standing back there. They have 11 seconds trying to get some more points. Russell takes it, looks, and is going to lead a receiver down the side, and he has caught that ball inside, fair ball on the 13 and out of bounds. And still 5 seconds. He hit Craig Davis, a 6'2 sophomore, going down that side. And that's enough to put that ball inside the 15 down to the 13 and a half. And LSU will try and get a field goal with 5 seconds to go and a half here. Boy, he led him with that pass beautifully, and the pass is only inches inside. LSU going to try a field goal. Chris Jackson, it's 24-7. Set it down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And LSU gets 3 more, and it's 24-10. Hang on, you guys. This thing is not over. LSU takes 10 points on us right at the end of the half. It's 24-10. Well, we got a kickoff to LSU. Remember, they had won the opening toss and they had deferred. They want the ball at the start of the second half. Man, and they had all the momentum, but only in the last 90 or 100 seconds of the first half. We had them 24-0. Now it's 24-10. Brandon Kutu will be kicking off. LSU waiting to receive, which they've done a lot of today. 2-2 kicks very high. Coming close to the corner, down around the 1.5 or 2. Coming across the 10 to the 15, Carter, and somebody really leveled him. Thomas Davis. Kellen Johnson, number 30, a freshman from Daytona. Kellen Johnson was the guy that nailed him. And now LSU's got the ball on the 14-yard line. So we got a good kickoff, and we covered it well. Now, LSU's going to leave that great big quarterback in there, Jamarcus Russell. All right, it's 24-10. The game is nowhere near being over. LSU's got 2 men out wide right. They got the backs in an eye. The quarterback underneath. Russell going to hand it off to the tail. He jumped over right guard and right tackle. Ali Broussard, the big back. And he got about 3 yards. Odell Thurman was the main tackler on the play. Russell gives it to the tailback again, and we met him right on the line. Will Thompson just grabbed him on the line for no gain right there. Big Broussard, who was starting at the tackle and was going to cut out, it really only took a step and a half and ran right into Will Thompson, the big senior end. Adai and Broussard, they got 2 tailbacks in, shotgun to big Russell. Russell sets a little screen, completes a pass to Adai out on the flat. He's going to get a first down. 35-40, going to get more than that. We caught him from behind as he came over midfield. Thomas Davis, great blue, had to catch him from behind. That guy can go on LSU just like that. Suddenly they get 30-odd yards or more, and they're all the way down to our 45. LSU first down on our 45. We've got to stop the Tigers. Russell, they run a toss sweep. Get the tailback out, and we came up and hit him behind the line. It was Odell Thurman hitting Big Broussard behind the line. He was trying to sweep out left. Shotgun. Big Russell takes the ball. Going to throw on a run that's complete on our 42-yard line. We hit him right there. He fell on the 40. We're threatening blitz. Russell takes it. We're coming on, and we miss him. He's running over across the 40. He's going down to the 35 or 34. Shotgun this time. Big Russell, they run a draw. As he comes in the line, we knock him down 2 yards behind the line. Third down, it's 24-10. Big Russell's back. We're coming on him. One man missed him. The next man got him. Trey Battle was the guy who got him first and hung on with him. And the ball is all the way back on the 46. That might change the complexion of the game a little. LSU becomes 4th and long. Run a man in motion. And Green going to fake. Going to throw a pass to the big tight end. Completing the 25 up to the 30. Martrez Milner caught a ball. Was knocked out of bounds around the 30, 35-yard line. David Green led him perfectly from the 7 out to the 34. It's 27 yards and a first down. Green going to give it to Danny Ware. He's going to get to the corner and fight his way to maybe the 38. It's 24-10. We are still in the third quarter. Big Russell fakes it. Bootlegs out to the right. One man then to get him. Another man chases him. Another man got him. And he throws it over the bench. And it'll probably just go in the books as an incomplete pass. Pollock got him first. Will Thompson got him. LSU's got a man hurt. Green underneath. Green dropping back to pass. And is going to try to go to the far sideline. And a great falling down catch by Fred Gibson around their 41-yard line, falling down backwards. Green threw a rifle shot of just a bomb over there. It wasn't a real high pass. Gibson caught a ball. He was being covered. He had no business catching it, but he caught the ball. And we got a first down on their 41. Green underneath. Going to give it to Danny Ware. Blocking 5, 10, 12, 13 yards. First down. Jeremy Thomas, the fullback, threw the lead block on the corner for him. And Danny Ware really galloped out around the left end. And we'll have a first down on the LSU 28. David Green in a shotgun. Takes a snap. Green looks, and he's going in the corner for Gibson. Touchdown, a diving catch. Touchdown, Gibson. Fred Gibson decoyed the defensive man by running at about 3/4 speed and not looking back. And then turned it on and laid his body out in the air and dove for that end zone. And just like that, we are 30-10. Andy Bailey will try the extra point. They set it down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's 31-10. But still over 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Brandon approaches the ball for the Dogs. Long, high, deep kickoff. 5-6 yards deep. And he started out. Oh, he came out a yard and then put his foot down.
Holy smokes.
Without thinking, the deep man came out on a 1-yard line, put his foot out there. They knew he shouldn't run it, and he knew it himself. He forgot and put his knee down. He thought he was still in the end zone. LSU is now backed in a hole down in the 1. LSU's on her own 1. Quarterback keeps the ball, and we're trying to jam him back, but I think he got a yard and a half straight ahead. They put 3 men out on the right, going to shotgun with Big Russell, the quarterback, who takes the snap. Runs, passes complete out on about the 6, and we hit him up around the 10. Craig Davis. Davis caught a ball at about the 6, and the Dogs hit him. Odell Thurman was one of the men on that stop. It'll be 4th down, LSU. 4th down and about 2. Green going to take it. Going to hand it off to Danny Ware. He got a 1 block in the corner. Is fighting his way and going to get knocked out. 2nd down. Going to give it to Ware. Ware at left tackle. 7, 8, 12, 17, 20 yards down to the 20-yard line. Landry, the free safety, had to catch him. Danny Ware really going off to the left. Got a block in the corner and got around the corner, and he was really moving. 1st down on the 20.
He doesn't really run like a freshman, does he?
No.
He's over 100 yards now, 105 yards unofficially on 19 carries.
Green looking at the defense. Green takes it. They're coming on him. He dodges a guy, throws on a run to right. Touchdown in the corner. Sean Bailey in the corner, number 4. Weaving around a guy on a 5-yard line and caught the ball in the chest around the 4 and just shot in there. David Green ran right by a blitzer who got his hand on his jersey and barely threw the ball while he was still behind the line of scrimmage. It's 37-10. Andy Bailey to try the extra point. Movement on one side of the line. Flag down. Point is good. The penalty would have been on the defense. It's 38-10.
That drive for Georgia, 42 yards, 4 plays. Sean Bailey's first touchdown catch, but maybe a little bit bigger than that. David Green's 5th touchdown pass of the day. That's a Georgia school record now.
Shockley is in at the quarterback. 3rd down, 7.5. Snap to Shockley. They're coming on him. He ran right by him. 5, 10, 15, 20. Stops, wanted a block. No room. He's out of bounds on their 40. They blitzed so fast off the right corner, and Shockley just ran right by him. Paused a second, and they couldn't stop, and he just shot right by them.
One way to beat the blitz.
Yeah.
Probably the best way.
1st down at a 40.
Quarterback draw all the way there. There was no question about that as Shockley got it into LSU territory on a nice, handsome run.
Shotgun. Big Russell back. We're going to blitz him. Moses got him. Quentin Moses blew off the left corner and got him. Had a blocker on him, but took the blocker in there with him. A big sack. Ball all the way back to the 22-yard line.
5th sack of the day for Georgia. That's the first by Quentin. Trey Battle has one. Odell Thurman has one. Pollock has one. And then Gant and Thomas Davis and Will Thompson all shared one.
Green underneath. Give it to the tail. He got to the corner. Brown 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. They shove him out of bounds down around the 15. Jesse Daniels shoved him out, and Thomas Brown was flying down there. And when he got shoved, I mean, he really got shoved. Thomas Brown, the young freshman running back. We put the fullback in motion, and we give it to the tailback, and we run a sweep with him, and Brown fights his way to about the 1 or 1.5. Thomas Brown came wide out to the left. Jeremy Thomas was leading him with the block and was the main man that got into the corner.
He was pretty fired up with his block, I believe. Yeah. He came up showing some emotion. I think he knocked the guy into the chain gang down there on the near sideline.
We're in that power setup again, looking at an 8-man line. We move that fullback again. We give it to Brown again, and Brown drives. He pushes a man in the end zone for a touchdown. Jeremy Thomas was blocking, and young Brown, the freshman, just drove in there, and the guy tackling him, he pushed him back. Cameron Vaughn, a linebacker who had a hold of him out on the 1.5. And little Brown just took him in the end zone. Well, it's 44-10.
He deserved that one. He accounted for 56 yards on that drive of 60 yards.
I hope a lot of people have got designated drivers set for tonight. Andy Bailey will try the extra point. 6:36 to play. Kick is up there, and the kick is good, and Georgia leads 45-10. SEC timeout here. Take a quick SEC timeout on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network. Now the seconds will run away, and the crowd is really up with a roar, because it was a great offensive performance primarily. For a while, the defense was very much in it also. But 45-16 as the Dogs really exploded on this thing today. Especially most of the first quarter, yes, and a big shot again in the third and in the fourth. Final score was 45-16. The singular wireless call of the game is next on the Georgia Bulldog Radio Network.